Watch this. I'm about to launch a promo campaign in 4 different languages. I type in the promo I want to run, hit execute, and done. All 4 pages are live, translated, formatted. This N8N flow saves me hours manually creating the content and formatting it in a Magento CMS. If you want to follow along in my school community, you will find this JSON template that you can just import from the file that you downloaded, and you will be presented with this. You go to the classroom pages, tutorials, and there this page, create promo pages in Magento with N8N. At the bottom of the page, you will find the resources that you will need, so the JSON to import into N8N to get started. So let me show you how this N8N flow works. I created a manual trigger, and you will see that I have set up 4 different rows of exact copies of the same flow. This allows me with one click of the button to create the content in all the different languages. So on my e-commerce site, I have set up a page with promotional content is the same across all the different languages. I start by feeding first the promotional content. I'm using a set node for this. So when I execute this data will be made available for the rest of the process. So let's continue with the English. There is another set node, and in this set node, I basically take the content that was created in the previous node, and this contains the promotional content itself, the actual promo code that the agent needs to use, the validity of the promo, some other restrictions on the promo, and also what target audience this promo is created for, so that the agent knows how to create the actual promo and the content and the language to address this specific audience. In addition to the fields that will take over from the previous set node, we will add one additional important extra field, that is the actual promotion page. So in Magento, every page, every CMS block has a unique ID. So for my English promotion page, this would be the ID. And of course, I need to specify the language so that the agent knows in what language the promotion should be created. So when we run this set node, all this content will be made available. What I do then next is I connect to my Magento site, pull in the existing page. This will allow me to get also some additional information like the identifier and the title that I will use later on. And then I feed all this information into the N8N AI agent. So the AI agent is a basic agent connected to, in this case, OpenAI with ChatGPT 4.1, with a memory that is connected to the ID of the promo page, just to give it a unique identifier. Now, in order to make this work, there are a couple of things I needed to do. The first one is create the agent, give it clear instructions. I started by feeding it all the information about the promotion itself, and then I gave it clear instructions as to what do with that content, i.e. map it to the template that I created, and the template I specified in the table below. So giving the agent also a template to work with allows me to create a consistent look and feel that is matching the design of my site and not have the agent hallucinate. But basically, once you have given it all the information that you have put in the set node and the template, the agent is good to go. So the next step would be just to run this agent. This will take a while. While you're waiting for the agent to complete its tasks, if you like the content, don't forget to like and subscribe. As this is a new channel, this would help me a lot. So we see now the agent is ready, and as an output, he created the full HTML page. The next step would be to clean a bit the content, because I want to make sure there are no ugly line breaks or additional things that would break the CSS of the page. So for this, I created a small JavaScript code that will take all the potential formatting issues and clean it out. So the next step would be then to make the HTTP request to your Magento page, where you basically take the URL of the CMS page. You need to watch out that here we don't have this empty space. You authorize with a bearer key. The bearer key is something you will get under system integrations, and then you need to create a new key, and what you need to paste here as a token is the access token. And then in the JSON, we'll be putting the page ID that we got from the set node, the content that was created by the agent and then cleaned by the JavaScript, and also the identifier. This is basically the identifier in Magento for the page, the content page. And you make it to active true if you immediately want to put the page live. If not, you can make this false, and the page will then be disabled for you to activate whenever you want. This allows you to first check the actual content before you make it live. I will not run this now because my pages are already live, and I will show you what they look like a bit later. The next step for me would then be just to create a record in my Airtable where I update the CMS block with the updated content so that this is always live. What you can also do is the moment this automation is set up and link this to another automation where, for example, if the Airtable gets populated or updated, you trigger, or even here as a next step, you can trigger another workflow. I have already created a different YouTube video on how to take a promotional page and based on that create a newsletter and send it to all your Magento customers. So also this automation is in my school community, and also you can find the video in the link below. So this was today's video. Let me know in the comments what you would like to see next. Catch you in the next one.